What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Of course, like always, let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything sounds good. If it does, say it does. All right, cool. Sebastian, you can. Slade, Mark, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's Mario Kart Day. It's early. I was actually just sleeping literally like 15 minutes ago. So I'm trying to wake up. I got like sleep in my eyes. What's up, Switch Stop? We're doing good. I'm tired. I'm just like barely here. almost forgot to wake up. What time zone are you in? I am in Eastern time zone. So it is 8:19 as of the current time right now. But, big but, I have something special for today's video. So, if you're probably looking at the current, this is the current stream for Nintendo right now. Everyone's just spamming still lower the price and stuff. Not as bad, of course, but it's still being spammed, which is crazy. Yeah, man, they're killing me with these early directs. Yeah, this is, yeah, what is this? Only 2 weeks away, or 2 weeks since the Switch 2 direct. We're doing this already. But hopefully it's worth it. Today's show is only 15 minutes long, so it's getting me a little worried that hopefully they don't go over old stuff and they just keep it new and have some surprises for us. Because I'm already excited for this game, guys, but they do have to show a big reason why it's going to be $80. And I feel like they have not shown that yet. So, what's up, Ooch? Mario Kart World needs to be cheaper than $90. Well, it's $80 for one. But, you know, I'm not the person that's like saying there's no way in the world that this game could be worth $80. Like, there are things that they can do to make this game worth a full $80. But will they do it? I don't know. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I have a meter for today's video. I worked on this last night. Say hello to the hype meter. Okay? So this is what we're doing. There are different levels. I think I made like 7 different levels in this meter. All right? To show kind of how I'm feeling about this Nintendo Direct and Mario Kart World. It starts off at meh. We then go up to I'm sorry, I didn't really think out these names a lot. But then we go up to okay. You know, the show's pretty decent. You know, the game looks pretty cool. The game looks pretty cool. Then the game looks pretty great. Like if the show's just, you know, showing us a lot of good stuff, it's great. You know, I'm excited. I still don't think it's worth $80 at this point. Only at this point would I say it'd be worth $80 if it's amazing. If it comes to the point where I'm just like, yep, okay, it has so many great things. It's definitely worth $80. But then there's another level, peak. And I feel like if this peak is if it does literally everything right, you know. I mean, it's clearly worth $80. It has so much content. I can't believe it. It's perfect, you know. But there's one more level, and just in case I don't think this is happening at all, max height breaks the meter. Absolutely insane. Just shows us more than we could have ever imagined. Like literally going above and beyond, and being worth like $100. You know what I mean? This is if they do just every single little to big thing right. They show off everything. But this is how we're going to rate the show. During the show, it'll go up. Hopefully not down. And I will say, because I know a lot of people, you know, love to say this, you know, on these videos, is like, oh, Nintendo Land looked into the rumors and now he's overhyped. And no, listen, there's no such thing as, there's been no rumors. There's no such thing as overhype. They need to impress. This is their, Switch 2 launch title. This is the first $80 game they've ever released. They have so much reason why they have to impress. So I'm going to go over what I want to see personally and what I think could get us to that amazing or even higher. Okay? Let me kind of walk you through it. So, for $80, I better be able to smell the environment. That's what I'm talking about. But let's be realistic here. Let me tell you what I'm talking about, okay? So, let me tell you what they need to have versus what I would love to see. Okay? I'll even give little examples, okay? First things first. Okay. Let me put my headset on. Okay, where did my video go? They need to have a story mode. Okay? Straight up. We need to have a story mode. Also, guys, let me know how the video sounds. Can you hear it? Can you hear me? Is the volume for both really good? Before I continue, I don't want to hear like Delfino Square blasting over my voice or something. Just want to make sure it sounds good. Good? Okay. We need to have a story mode. This needs to be here. At least a mission mode, something along those lines, to give us something to do. I think single-player gameplay is the most important. We always have, Grand Prix against computers and stuff. We need to have, you have an open world. Give us missions to accept. We have to have little challenges that we can do. Like, look at these. These are simple challenges that were back on a DS. Driving through a course backwards, or driving the course backwards. Going through certain rings, defeating boss battles. This is the type of stuff that we need. It's a need, straight up. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily need to have like cutscenes and all that stuff, but there should be boss battles. There should be. I love how King Boo just explodes in that mission. But there should be, ranking system that you can go through and try to get 3 stars on. This is something that needs to be there. If you have an open world, let it have missions and fun interactables. I'm not talking about like go around the open world and collect coins. I'm not talking about go around this giant open world and just collect the little things and there's nothing to it. Like, there has to be some type of missions. Do we agree with this, chat? Is this a must for you? Because I feel like this is a must. For $80, this is an absolute must. That's just how I feel. Maybe that's just me, but massive open world and the concept of battle mode already existing in Mario Kart is just asking for a battle royale option. That would be sick. Yeah, I'm getting to that in a second. Davs. I'm so sorry. I know I'm butchering that. It's a must. Yeah, mission mode, no story. Mission, no story, yes. Either one, you know what? I'm giving them the benefit of doubt. I'll take either one. I'll take either one. It's a must for me, sorry. And story and mission. See, a lot of people are saying even story. So I'm just being reasonable for Nintendo here, because I know a lot of people say I'm not reasonable. So let me be reasonable and say they can do either a story or mission. Both would be great. It'd be perfect. I'll tell you what I want later, but this is just what I think they need to have. Next up. And move on to the next thing here. Give you guys a little slideshow presentation this morning.
Kind of like, what is a course? The whole world starts to feel like a course.
Okay.
In Mario Kart World.
I lost my mouse.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I can't find my mouse. Oh, there it is.
Okay, I've got a no automatically be transported
Number 2.
to Crown City. We're going to drive there. These courses are connected.
This has to be fixed. They need to show us why these intermission tracks
That's all right.
are good. Because
So now you can
this.
see-
I mean,
Yoshi.
Yeah.
Here.
it's a straightaway.
Yes, we're
It
on
is
the
just
road to-
perfectly
Oh my
straight.
gosh,
I mean, we were
Goomba.
driving down
Goomba.
perfectly straight highways.
We're on the road.
Oh! You got
They
That's
have to
legit.
show us something
You could-
interesting.
you
Now
could
we've
tell
seen
there's a
things.
lot of obstacles, of course.
I'll get into that in a
There's
second.
lot
But
of
either ways,
different-
it's a must that
around,
something
so
happens
careful.
here.
Ooh.
Whether
there's a
more
lot of
enemies get
traffic here,
added,
including
um,
Goombas.
some type of mechanic that
So,
they've been hiding
starting
all
to get
along
the
is
idea
shown.
that, like,
But a lot of these
you know,
straightaway intermission tracks
these
are just
sections in
great.
between the courses sort of
And I know they're
blur
showing
the
this on
line.
100cc.
The whole
So
world
maybe,
starts
you know,
to feel like a
150cc
course
fixes
in-
this.
in Mario Kart
200cc
World,
fixes
which is
this.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
so
there's a
much fun.
faster one.
Oh, you're gonna be able to get
And-
250cc,
Oh, nice.
300cc.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
This
say
has to
something.
be
Wait,
fixed.
don't go
You know
first.
what though?
It's
I was
getting-
gonna say yeah, that blue shell is coming though.
Oh,
You
that
can
was
check out the
me.
ground, not
Okay,
fixed,
okay,
but
okay.
better. Yeah,
you
checking
can
out the
see
ground is
in
not
the
going to fix these
distance there,
roads.
we're
I mean, as
coming
you can
up on
see,
Kart
it's
City.
just
Yes.
straightaway
Oh,
traffic,
we're
and it's like
just about
this
to make it there.
with every single straightaway track.
Oh!
It's just these straight, like there's not much going on,
Car took it.
and it feels like there's some type of mechanic that's
Okay.
just
Coins,
missing.
yeah.
It feels like
So
there's
that
something
green
else in
light
this
is
game
right there.
that's just
Was that
missing.
On a driver? Yeah, it is. It's DK.
DK wants the
Followed,
revenge.
followed
Chat.
closely by
Oh.
Bowser Jr.
Do we agree with this
Yeah,
one?
he did.
Is this a must for you,
Oh.
or are you okay with this intermission tracks that
didn't
you've
get
seen
him,
so far?
though.
Because I would still say it's a must. I feel like for $80, these tracks have to have more design.
It can, can be removed.
I like what
from
I've seen so far. Some of them look really
basically we're
good,
Passing this sort of security gate now,
but,
and we're getting
yeah,
into
it just-
spaceport.
Right.
We're on our way there.
And you might
Let's
see
get
some-
something good.
Some familiar.
All right,
sort of
red shell, take it.
girder pattern back.
It looks
there.
shaky for me.
The entire course
There we
essentially
go.
all the way out there, which is so cool.
Ooh, somebody behind me.
yikes.
Oh!
Okay.
Dodge him.
Now then, yeah.
Oh,
Back.
that
Okay,
was great.
we're in agreement. I like the intermission straightaways. Don't bother me really. Apprentice. Yeah, some of them look really good, but some of them are just so straight with nothing going
Yeah, like a
on.
little bit closer.
Like seriously, it's just so boring. But back to
Reach out.
must.
Oh, you got it.
Oh,
What else must this game have? Okay. You guys can feel free to chime in. What do you think is a must here? I'm just trying to go through things that need to be here. Wonder effects would be great. Exactly. Okay, that reminds me of the other thing. Thank you for that. I would love a wonder effect type of thing, but hear me out. Next thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm burping on the mic right now. Burpee. Oops. The food. The food has to have some type of new gimmick. I feel like driving around on the track and picking up food isn't really doing a whole lot besides giving you a costume. It gives you a little boost, but I feel like there has to be more to it. Like, give me what if we collect all the costumes already, for instance, right? You collect all the costumes. Why would you ever go for that food, like, right here? Why would you ever even, like, go off of the path to grab a food bag? Like, I'm hoping that, like somebody just said in the chat, that it is like a wonder effect type of thing. Mango said 1000cc. But yeah, I hope there is some type of, like, thing this does still, besides just gives you a costume. Because, like, if it does do, like, a wonder event that they've been hiding would be so perfect. Imagine getting it and it actually, like, changed the traffic or just did something to pack up the road. It just seems like why, like, you get all the costumes, this becomes useless besides a little boost. And I think it would just be, like, I don't know, obsolete. So I'm hoping the food has a better purpose. I actually will say it's kind of a must. I hope the food does something different. Yeah, it's just a speed boost, but it needs to do something different. Because, like, what's the point? I'll show you another example of why I'm saying what's the point. Because you go back to you go back to the treehouse, right? Let me see if I can find okay, right here. These are just speed boosts, right?
There's a diner again.
They line them up in this alleyway. like horizontally, where like it's almost like you can't miss them. Like everyone's gonna get one. What's the point? If they're all just mushrooms technically that just gives you a boost in an outfit, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, why is it forcing everybody to get one? Rosalina gets a mushroom. Donkey Kong gets a mushroom, essentially. Mario gets a mushroom.
Snack. Yeah, there we go.
And they're both going to use them, or all three of us are going to use them. And we're essentially going to get the same speed. Now, there's 3 different tiers of food. I don't know if you guys seen my video talking about that. There's 3 different tiers of food. For instance, there's a single cheeseburger, a double cheeseburger, and a triple cheeseburger. And each of them give a different speed. For instance, the triple gives you a longer boost. But still, it's just like everyone here is getting a mushroom. We're all going to get a boost of some sort. It's almost going to cancel out. Like, why?
I've got a burger here.
Like, why?
And
Besides getting a costume.
transform you into a different outfit.
Yes, so cool.
Go off that surfboard. Go off the surfboard. Oh, it's
Oh,
So, like,
you can do it.
I don't know. To me, I feel like that the food has to do something
I
else.
gave it a little
Oh, hey, it works out in the end.
You meant it.
Maybe food item has a different effect. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, maybe there's some type of thing that they're hiding with the food. A lot of people saying Nintendo is live. Nintendo is not live. Nintendo is not live yet. They're still saying drop the price at Nintendo, so. Yeah. Maybe more items. I don't think we need more items. Yeah, I don't know. Am I being trolled in chat right now? Everybody keeps saying the stream started. The stream doesn't start until 9. What are we talking about? I'm trying to think of ways to get costumes. Okay, here's another thing. Nintendo needs a way to have free updates with this game. There needs to be free costumes like weekly or bi-weekly. There should be like this online shop. Remember in Smash Brothers they had the Spirit store? It would rotate out new spirits every week and stuff. Something like that, but for costumes in the game. They could even do it with enemies in the game as well. Like every week, every 2 weeks, have a new enemy in the game. A new enemy character, a new playable character. What if we only see one of 7 continents? If there is more continents, and that's what they've been hiding, is that the map is 10 times bigger, then look, let me be honest with you. We going to max height. Straight up. Like, that would be insane. But, alright, let's talk about what I want to see. Those are some of the, like, guarantees that need to happen. I need to see, like, what would make me say this is almost perfect. I want to have a story mode, an actual story mode with missions, boss battles, and all that. I would love to have a battle royale mode, like a battle mode, but this time it's like puts us on a map with like 50 players to 99 players, and we're all battling out for the last one standing. There's a moving circle and everything. I think it works perfect like that for Mario Kart. I want to see more characters. I know we got 50. Bring it to 100. There's so many enemies in the Mario universe. Just keep it going. Why not? I want to see more characters. I want to see, free updates like Splatoon gets. I want to see a bunch of, updates planned for the future. I want to see, like I said already, the food. What else does the food do? I want to see the straightaway tracks fixed. I want to see it. I think it's possible, some people have said, but I want to see them turn off intermission tracks and just have regular tracks as well as an option. But yeah, I just want to see they've been hiding. I guess that's what I want to say. I want to see that they've been holding back. Because I feel like they've shown us, in my eyes, I feel like they've shown us 90% of the game. And that's scary. I hope that's not the case. And it's even scarier when I realize this show is only 15 minutes long. So I'm preparing for the worst. Like, I have a really bad pit in my stomach that they're like, they showed us the majority of this game. The things that they haven't showed us are extremely small, but they just wanted to flesh it out. I'm going to feel really like, I'm trying to stay hopeful, but I'm also not getting my hopes up, if that makes sense. Because it's happened before, and I've been let down before. So I'm not letting that... we need Nintendo Land as a playable character. Hey, I'll take that. Your reaction to wheelchair basketball was the best. I remember I couldn't stop laughing. It was just like, how is that like... In my eyes, I'm expecting the next Nintendo Land, like Nintendo Land 2, like a Switch Sports 2 Resort, something like that. Something like a really cool game to show off the Switch 2, and it was just like, wheelchair basketball. This little 3DS $20 game someone made. Just like, what was that? Good morning, Eric. I slept pretty good. I'm tired still. Is Mii's going to be a character? I don't think so. Not this time around. Please explain the meter. Okay, so a lot of people are coming in. I'll explain it again. This is my hype meter. It's going to go up there in the show to kind of show, is this game going to be worth $80? At Amazing, it'll be worth $80. Anything over that is just great. This is just the meh. This is This is okay. This is great. This is amazing, which would be $80. This is peak, maybe worth more than $80. And this is just a perfect show. Worth $100. Perfect game. It has everything you could ever possibly ask for. They did amazing, which is not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's not. But I had to make it just in case. What's the meter name? That's a good question. You guys name the meter. What do you want the meter to be named? The best comment, we'll name it off of that. Jared. That's a name, all right. Gerald. Mario meter. Hypometer. Nintendo meter. Mario meter, hype meter. Oh my gosh. You guys are just going crazy with these names. Hype meter, high, Poochie. Poochie. The man meter. Mario's meter sounds very interesting. I don't know if we can go with that one. How about we just go with Mario meter? I see a lot of Nintendo meters. Let's just go with Mario meter. Not Mario's meter, just Mario meter. The meter. We'll just go Mario meter. Mario meter. Daggone, I just realized someone just said gas tank. I really could have made it a gas tank. HQ Garner. That would have made a lot of sense. Instead, I just made it like a test tube. The gas meter would have made sense. I'm actually kind of upset that I didn't think about that. The gas tank would have made... That'd have been so perfect. Okay, we're going to call it the gas tank. Gas tank is kind of fire. Because, like, it's themed. How much gas is Nintendo going to put in the tank today? We'll see. Hey, Nintendo Land, I'm not sure if you remember me, but hello. What's up, Roman Carr? There's so many people in here. I'm trying. But hello. Speedometer. Gas tank does make sense. We'll go gas tank. You think there'll be a story mode or boss fights? I'm hoping. I mean, you have an open world. You have more mechanics in the Mario Kart game than ever with wall jumping and rail riding. And it's just like, why would you not have boss battles? Why would you not have a story mode? It's just like, why would you not? Why would you not take advantage of this massive world and just leave it to be a... Like, I hope that there's free roam, and I hope that there's a separate mode from free roam that also uses the same world. But it is just full of like story beats and stuff. So free roam is just for collecting some things and just free driving and playing around, learning the tracks. Where story mode is about actually completing story quests and missions and boss battles. That would be, they have to. No story or boss mode because it's a racing game. Mario Kart DS had a mission mode and boss battles. Diddy Kong Racing had a full-fledged story mode with boss battles and tons of racing challenges as well. It has been done before. It should be done in a game that has an open world. And I think that's the thing. If this game didn't have an open world, I maybe wouldn't be expecting a full-fledged story mode. But you can't give a game, even a racing game, an open world and not do anything with that world. Like, how does Mario Golf... Guys, let me jog your memory real quick. Because I don't think you guys remember. DS had boss battles. These were boss battles. You just grab items and you use them to take out the boss. It's that simple. Mario Tennis Aces, a Mario Tennis game, had boss battles. I somehow just pulled 2 hand bosses. Mario Tennis had boss battles. So you can't sit here and tell me that a racing game can't. It's just tennis. You want to see something even crazier? You thought that was crazy. Mario Golf Super Rush had boss battles. Mario Golf had boss battles. I don't want to hear Nintendo can't do this. I don't want to hear, like, there's no excuse. These didn't have open worlds. They didn't need boss battles, but they had them. Were they great? No. But they were there. Yeah, exactly, Vortex. It just doesn't make sense why they wouldn't have it. With all the items, too, in the game this time, and like I said, the wall jump. I mean, there's more mechanics in Mario Kart World than there were in Mario Golf. Like I said, with the wall jumps, the rail riding. Also, not to mention, Getting Mads on YouTube the other day actually posted some gameplay. Like, you got these. You got these giant vehicles that we can drive into and use. Like, they could use some of these for boss battles. You got the speedboat. You got semis. I even heard from one person that played the demo that they got abducted by a UFO and was able to control it. I mean, at this point, what are we waiting on? Like, there's no excuse for them to not have a story mode of some sort with boss battles. No, my meteor is not saying it's meh right now. That's just the bare. Okay, I'll ask you guys, okay? Should the meter start a little higher? Or should I leave it at meh and go upwards from that? Because I was just kind of leaving it at like a base area for now. So should my meter be a little higher? Like, should it start in the middle or something? Or should I leave it at meh and go up? A little higher, a little higher. Meter start in the middle. Started at okay. Okay, a lot of you guys say it started at okay. Started at the top because we're all excited right now. I'm not starting at the top because I'm excited, but I'm not to that level. If I was like leaving it at where I believe it should be. Oops. I would say right now I'm probably around a great. But I'll leave it at okay. I see a lot of people saying okay. I am not max hype. We'll leave it right there in the middle because it seems like that's where a lot of people are at. And then we'll go up or down. Man, I hope we don't go down. But I want to see your guaranteed disappointment. I'm not going to sugarcoat. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not going to stand up and clap if it's not worthy. I see a lot of people do that. Like, too many people just give Nintendo credit for everything that they do. And I love Nintendo more than the next guy. My name is freaking Nintendo Land. But I ain't going to sugarcoat stuff. I want to keep it real here. I keep it fair. You know? If it's mid, it's mid. We should have high expectations. I'm tired of people saying, like, you had too high expectations. Why shouldn't I? This is an $80 game, a launch title for a new console. You got to have the max amount of content. Like, why are we just accepted now as a society of just average? Why are we okay with bare minimum? Why are we okay with getting charged $80 for a new Mario Kart game with bare minimum content? Like, there needs to be expectations. GCD just woke up and getting ready for college. W Mario Kart World. Well, good morning. I hope your classes go well. I remember the days of college. It gives me a little bit of hives thinking about it. Just classes all over again and studying and exams, because every single time I had 4 or 5 exams in the same week. No matter what, is how it always fell. Always had the exams on the same week. Technically, Mario Kart World is worth $50. Right now, with what we've seen, yeah, I think so. I think that's a perfect way to put it. I think right now the game is definitely worth around $50. Maybe $60. But I think just because of the lack of free roam that we've seen, $50 for sure. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm very excited with what I've seen so far. Like, very much looking forward to the game. I am excited to play it just off of what we've seen so far. But it has to convince a lot of people that it's worth that $80. A lot of people are never going to budge. Like, there's some people that are just never going to believe that it's worth $80. But I do think it's possible. But I'm just hoping that they spend the time just going over new stuff. Do not show us a bunch of stuff that we've already seen, that we've already talked about, that we've already gone over. Like, this is Knockout Tour. In this race, you're going to be, like, we know. We watched 5 Treehouse presentations on it. Like, Princess Jedi brought Luigi's Mansion 2. I'm excited. Pretty good game. Not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite of the trilogy, but I hope you enjoy it. Do you know M Swizzle? Yes, bro. We've actually collabed a couple times. He actually just had me on about a month or 2 ago to talk about 3D Mario, which still hasn't happened. So 15 doesn't seem like enough time. It doesn't. And I have a lot of people telling me, like, oh, Mario Kart or Mario. What is the name of the 2D Mario game? I cannot think. Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder had a 15-minute direct, but there wasn't anything literally in Mario Wonder that they showed that I was like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anything in that Mario Wonder direct, in my opinion at least, that brought me to that reaction. Like, we already knew about the Wonder effects and stuff. Like, there wasn't anything that really super shocked me. There was, badges? Like, that's what I'm talking. Like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Unless they really are hiding something huge. I'm curious to see what battle mode is going to look like. I am too. I normally don't care about battle mode. And I'm sure they're going to have, like, the basic balloon battle, coin battle. But I'm hoping there is a twist, like I said, like that battle royale idea. Something that, like, can engage more non-battle players. People that love battle are going to play it regardless, but give me a reason to want to play it as somebody who doesn't like battle, because I don't really care for battle mode. Me and none of my friends do, so we just want to race. So give us a reason to play battle mode this time. I just can't believe this is 15 minutes. This kind of stinks. Like, I wanted to, like, hang out with you guys for longer. So, like, 15 minutes is just, like, I was hoping for at least 30. At least 25. But ranked mode, yeah, that'd be really great, too. Some type of online thing, like, reason to want to play besides just getting some online points. Do you have high hopes with Nin10doland, or are you expecting the worst? I'm not expecting the worst, and I don't have high hopes. It's like the middle. I'm kind of like, I think there's going to be a couple little surprise. Like, if I'm actually to give my prediction right now to make sure, because I know a lot of people are like, let me start recording real quick. But to give my actual prediction real quick, not the highest, not the lowest, but I'm in the middle. I think it's just going to be Not I think it's going to be good. I think I'm going to finish. You know what? No, this is how I'm going to finish, okay? I think my prediction is I'm going to be right about here. Which is pretty much where I'm at now. Where I'm just like, it was great. You know? I'm like, it was great. But I feel like it's just not going to do what I was really hoping it would. So, I don't know. That 15 minutes is just, it's in my head. I want to believe that there's a lot they can do in 15 minutes, but it's just in my head. I can't stop thinking about it. About 6 minutes left, and we are there. Related to the video to see. Let me just refresh this just in case. Another thing I'll say, guys, should I move the meter like to the bottom left? Would that be better? Would it be better if I put it like right there? Or I can make it smaller if you want. Yes, and please smaller. Okay. We'll make it smaller. The boom meter. Bring the boom. Well, since we got about 4 minutes left, and we've got about 600 of you guys in here, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I like to also start it off by every single stream. I thank God because you guys are here, and I hope you guys are all healthy and you guys are having a great day. God has made today a beautiful day. It's sunny outside for me. I don't know how it is for you guys, but let's all just pray for a good direct. But Jesus has been good to me, and I am very blessed to have all you guys here today. I love every single one of you guys. I hope you all have a great show. And I pray for health on everybody. No matter what background you are, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, I pray for health and a great day for everybody. And let's just hope this show works out today. Let's just hope Nintendo's got some bangers in the tank. Let's hope Nintendo has some bangers in the tank. Someone said, chicken. Good Friday is tomorrow. It is indeed. I keep forgetting Easter's this weekend. It's crazy. Time flies so quick, man. $350cc. I always get nervous the final minutes before direct, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Because it's like, it's Mario Kart. Is it that big of a deal? But it kind of is. Oh, boy. Ugh. The Nether. All right, guys, we got about a minute left. Last second hype. 15-minute show. What are we getting? Are there any big surprises? Let's see. Is Nintendo hiding something massive with this game? What state do you live in? I am in the great old state of Ohio, and I'm not trolling. Yeah, I'm in the meme state. We're chilling in the meme state. Free DLC? I didn't even talk about DLC. Does Nintendo actually be that bold and announce DLC with their $80 game? Because you know it's going to be paid. And if they do, they got to, like, it's got to be something crazy. Like a Zelda island where there's, like a Zelda world or a Kirby world or a Metroid world, Pikmin world. Something along those lines that make us say, like, okay, that's worth money. Because, dude. All right, here we are. We're going straight in. Mario Circuit gameplay. Koopa Beach. Ooh, the little dry bones area is pretty cool.
Start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game.
So
Available
beautiful.
exclusively
Man, that
on
looks
the
so good.
Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you?
Well, tell me.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix.
All right.
Why stop there? Across cities, plains,
Yeah.
a desert, and
Sandmarg.
even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world.
What?
Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world.
Oh my
And
goodness.
You can freely drive between them.
He's just flying
A
around.
lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
I mean, we know all the courses. We've seen them all from demos.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding
DK
region.
Summit, Peach
Let's take a
Stadium,
look at
Shy
some
Guy
of the new
Bazaar,
courses to explore.
Great Question Block Ruins, I think that
Ride
is.
the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it.
Why are they showing us the tracks that we've seen a million times? This is what I'm worried about. Like, don't spend time on this
You
stuff.
can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals. Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
Starview Peak.
Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery.
Oh, they had the Penguin Fall. That's hilarious. That had to be a reference. Mario 64, baby penguin. Having the penguin fall off the ice slide is perfect. That was actually hilarious.
And in addition to lots of new courses,
Lots of
There's
returning
Toad's
courses.
Factory,
Yep.
Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Cool. Let's move on.
Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi.
Knew this.
Plus, new drivers like Goomba, Spike, and, that's right, Cow. Even more new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character, choose your vehicle, then you're off to the races.
So, do we have a confirmation of how many
Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
Yeah, okay. We know
There
this.
are two main styles of race revving up in this world.
More stuff we
Grand
know.
Prix and Knockout Tour. In
This
both
is Double
modes,
Dash
up to
song,
24
I think.
drivers can participate.
Battle,
The
maybe?
most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup,
All right,
you'll start
5 minutes
racing
in,
around Mario
not a
Brothers Circuit,
single new thing.
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to
We know.
Crown City.
We watched a whole
The
5.
first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Yep, Rainbow Road. Are they gonna show it?
Next up is a new mode. Knockout
So we just
Tour.
unlocked Rainbow Road just from doing cups
From
again.
Golden Rally to Ice Rally,
That kind
and
of-
more. These extended races take you
Ah.
from one end of the world to the other.
Doesn't sound like a story mode.
Get ready for a sprint.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
Well, guys,
Speed towards checkpoints.
dropping the meter
throughout
down
the
1.
world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the run.
Nothing new.
Buckle up.
It's been about
The
5 minutes so
competition
far. I know
gets
it's only
more
5
intense
minutes,
as you
but
close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes on the prize and aim for first place.
oh my gosh, they're really just going over all the stuff we know.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help you out.
We saw all these.
Shell.
We have been watching
When you
gameplay of
throw a coin
Treehouse
shell,
and
coins will
demos.
appear. Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice Flower. With the Ice Flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning. Hammer. Aim the hammer in an arc, and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big so your rivals will go home. Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks.
You can avoid red
You
shells.
may even discover some unexpected routes. Comic. With
Comic?
your rivals will transform.
Why do you say comic?
What other mysterious
says
effects will
comic?
happen? You'll have to see for yourself. The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables.
Oh my gosh.
So when you get items, go for it.
They're literally speaking to us like we've never played a Mario
And
Kart
if
game in
you're
our
new
lives.
to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way. These include
Dude.
smart steering, which helps you stay on the course.
Oh my
Tilt
gosh.
controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use
We're
the
talking
motion
about
controls to
freaking
steer. And if you have the Joy-Con 2
antennas.
wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
Oh, what? Is this free roam finally? What do we got?
How about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look, it's a drive-thru. Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food. Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Yes.
Eat some sushi and... Whoa, nice threads. Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen.
Why are they characters? Why can't we
Who knows what dishes
put
or
them
outfits you'll
underneath
find?
the outfits for each
Make a pit
character?
stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
So
That
food
was a nice
doesn't
detour.
have a secret.
Now let's get back to the action.
There's no secret with food. It's just costumes.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge.
Well, guys, we already got
release to
5
jump.
minutes left.
Use this to leap over obstacles. Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals. And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like this. Ah, so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position. Nice, made it.
Why would you want to do that in a live
This
race?
can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
I guess for practice, yeah, but
Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
That's what I'm
So
saying, like,
don't
why would
lose your
you-
lead.
why would you?
Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors. And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
Time trials. Okay, that's confirmed.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Good.
Or
Okay.
you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
That's cool too.
You can even take the road
like
less
that.
traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
So you can make your own little paths. Okay.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Next up, Battle Mode.
Come on.
Pop off locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out.
Oh, this is a battle map, it looks like.
And Coin Runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins.
Give us a battle royale.
Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
Do it, Nintendo. Surprise us with something. Give us something.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy
Free roam's gonna be so
Go
basic, is it?
wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No
Mario
problem.
64 by my Battlefield theme.
Ride the rivers. See the seas. Drive the desert.
Okay, but why? Why are we doing this?
Or jump off from way up here.
Okay, but why?
You can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
Okay, but why?
Hey, there's a P-switch over there. Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start
Okay.
missions.
Missions.
By completing
Okay.
them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races.
Okay. Some missions, kind of a mission
There are also
mode.
hidden coins, hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic route and explore.
Okay.
Also,
Kind of a mission
during
mode.
free roam, you can take photos whenever you like.
Kind of. I'll give it to him. Kind
Strike a
of.
pose. Look at the camera.
Very basic mission mode,
Choose
but
a
it's
frame
there.
to decorate, and
I mean, it's
nice.
there.
That one's a winner.
No story mode, it doesn't look like.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system. The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can
This
race
is not worth
together
$80.
this way.
This is not an $80 video game.
And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
I guess the only thing I can hope for is that there's one last thing. Is there one last thing? Give us one last thing, like a story mode trailer or something to surprise us at the
This may
end.
look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location. Battle or race with custom rules.
Yeah, what was
Just go
they're
for a
talking
ride
about?
together.
Wait for
Make this road
this.
trip
There's
your
something
own.
special for this open world that we haven't revealed yet. Is it just the
You can also take photos
couple of
together
challenges
along the
that you
way,
can do?
if that's more your speed. With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out. Nice. Are you kidding me? All right.
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game
Why are they
screen.
not showing stuff like this?
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Why are they not showing more stuff like that?
you can
Like,
enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by? Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye. And when playing together in person on the same system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
laggy game share.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
This is not $80. That's it, isn't it? Are they not even gonna show like online? Is that it for online? That's it?
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes
Wow.
a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Oh my gosh. I am so tired of y'all telling me that I get mad about everything. Please try to even try. Just even try to tell me that wasn't the most mediocre show of all time. I woke up for this? Yeah. Wow. It's playing something. What is it playing?
So exciting.
Let me just see everybody praising it about how amazing it is when they didn't show a single new thing in this whole entire trailer besides a couple missions with the P-switches. I told you, like, I've been saying this. I knew it was just not going to have... Just like, yeah, once again, just people being happy about things that are just not... It just doesn't take anything to make people happy nowadays. Welcome back to Salty Nintendo Land, where at the end of every single direct from now on, we're going to be upset about everything because Nintendo sucks now. No. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's too early to see people's reactions, but I'm very curious to what people are talking about. How do you have an open world this huge and not have a story mode? Don't get me wrong, I'm going to love the game either way. I'm still going to play it and love it, have a great time. But for $80 is a joke. It's an absolute joke. And if you try to defend that price for this, it's a joke. I mean, for $80, you got to have multiple game modes. They had 2 battle modes, coins and balloons. They didn't show any new characters, anything about updates, didn't really go over the online. Like, why was that? Why? Why did we even need that direct? I kind of wish we never even got it. It's a $60 game. There's no way in the world it should be $80. I think that's the thing. If it was priced reasonably, I'd be like, it's fine. $60, cool. Someone said, who thought this was okay? See, I'm being generous in giving them okay. And I'm still, watch when this video goes up live afterwards. The comments are going to be flooded with people just saying that I'm a spoiled brat. That, I just like... It's just expectations for Nintendo to do well. Should I not have that? Yeah, I'm not letting it ruin my day or anything anymore. It is what it is. That's how Nintendo's going to be. I have full this is my expectation through every Nintendo Direct and every new game now. Nintendo doesn't have surprises. They don't have reasoning as to why they price things the way they do. They just do it because they can. "15 minutes for info we already knew." I agree. True that. Barely learned anything new from this direct. Yeah, they fumbled real hard here. Be happy, bro. There's always people saying be happy, bro. Why are you so negative, bro? Are we paying $80 for a slightly enhanced version of an already existing game? Exactly. They for real showed nothing. That felt like 5 minutes. Doug Bowser telling interviewers to please wait for the Mario Kart Direct to understand why the game is priced this way is knowing full well it wasn't going to have new info. Andrew Kernasek, thank you for the $5. Don't get me wrong, the game looks awesome, but the direct was mid as heck, and $80 is crazy. At least the bundle is cheaper-ish. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I'm going to play the game, I'm going to love the game with the guys and everything, but I can't believe that they wasted people's time with this thing. Like, I think they're so, like, literally Nintendo is so unaware. Nintendo is so unaware that we can actually know this stuff. Like, they think we're not watching people play demos at these game events. Like, we know all this stuff. Plasma Studios, thank you for the $3. Hopefully this will make you feel better. I'm a fan. Thank you, man. No need to donate, but I really do appreciate you for doing so. Joe Hardy, thank you for the $2. I realize that Diddy Kong is not in the game. Yeah, Diddy Kong's not here. Neither is Funky Kong. None of the Kongs besides Donkey. And they said I was crazy for this tweet. They said I was crazy, chat. They were telling me I was stupid and that 15 minutes is more than enough time. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. 15 is pretty long enough for the direct. It's a single game, bruh. There's still a ton to show, really. "15 minutes more than enough, man. What are you even yapping about? 15 minutes for one game seems like a lot. 15 minutes is plenty time to show things. 15 minutes, bruh." Lebby Boy, thank you for the $2. I haven't seen 3D Mario, still a glimmer of hope. I don't even know. I'm almost like starting to get worried about Switch 2 games. I'm not even joking. I don't even know if I have that hype in me for the next 3D Mario. Seriously, I'm just kind of like, when it happens now, it happens, and I just hope that it's good. I just think my expectations and what I want to see Nintendo be operating at is that they're just not operating at that level. I just don't think Nintendo is firing off on the level they should be. I can't even imagine. There was so little content. I don't even know like what to talk about with the show besides it was bad. Get ready for a hate video later. I'm sad, man. That was really just a direct. There wasn't a single real surprise. Yeah, Nintendo's not looking... I don't know, man. Rainbow Rose unlocked after beating all the Grand Prix Cups. Like, who's working on these Mario Kart games? No one could think of a better idea to unlock Rainbow Road, like a story mode related component or something. Like, why is this even a thing? Oh, wow, for real? Thank you, Joe Hardy, for the $5. Maybe the next 3D Mario they will announce is the Mario 40th anniversary. Maybe. Who knows, man? I don't know. Who knows if it'll ever be announced? Hero 460, I've given up on Nintendo. I can't keep getting my heart broken like this. The Switch 2 has been a real heartbreaker for me so far. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for both Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, but it's been a really... As I was just really expecting it to be the big, like, firework spark that Nintendo has needed after having years of just kind of blandness. It really hasn't been that for me. It's really just kind of been eh. William Bunch, thank you for the $2. Aren't missions enough? We don't need story mode. Mission mode is enough. I mean, I know story mode was wishful thinking, but I mean, even with that, they didn't even show us much of that. Like, dude, they showed us like a... That's the Switch 2 Direct. They showed us like, what, 20 seconds? They showed the blue coins.
Hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions. By completing
This one we have to go
them,
through
you
the little
can hone
obstacle
your driving
course.
ability outside
That's
of racing.
2 missions. They
There
showed
are
2
also
missions.
Hidden coins,
2 missions.
hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic
Some
route
hidden panels.
and
What do
explore.
they do? What did the hidden
Also,
panels and
during
peach
free
coins
roam,
do?
You can take photos whenever you like.
They really not going to tell us in a Mario Kart Direct? Like, what do they do? Why do I want to get a peach coin? Jazel Patel, thank you for the $5. Here's how we fix their pricing. Open Charles Schwab account so you can trade Japanese toxin, shop their stock to drop its market cap. Okay. Sure. That is one way. Why would they spoil all the missions? Your job is to show off what the game has. You're not spoiling missions by showing a couple. If there really are hundreds of missions, showing at least 10 is not spoiling anything. They're missions. Like, me seeing Pete's drive through some hoops is not going to spoil the game for me. I promise. I promise it's not going to spoil the game. At least give me an idea of something. I'm glad a lot of people agree. Five minutes of new information is... Why does Pianta look so shiny in this game? He looks like rubber. It looks like a balloon. Yeah, they deserve to drop the price comments. I'm like, why is this game $80? What about this game is $80? Ashtray, thank you for the $5. Also, also, is there any replayability with the missions, or are they just a one-off? If you seriously think this is worth $80, gang, I don't know what to tell you. That's a good point. It looks like once you hit the switches, they stay off. So they might just be one-offs. I don't know. I don't know. That was... Yeah, I guess in Nintendo's eyes, $20 justifies, or open world justifies the extra $20 that they're charging for this game. which it looks like most of that open world is just going to be empty. Man. Well, yeah, time to get hated on today because I'm sorry, I got to make a video on this. YouTube is censoring. Thank you for the $5. What makes this all worse is Bill Trinen and Doug Bowser hyped up the direct and said it would explain the $80 price tag, but it flat out didn't. Fire Doug. He did. They both did. A lot. They made it seem like there was something truly left. Nintendo is a bunch of trolls now. They just lie. Like, just straight up lie. You tell me a couple missions in the overworld justifies $80? Essentially, we're paying $80 to do some missions in an open world? That's a joke, man. Didn't show any new characters. It just always feels like Nintendo they don't aim high anymore. They're content with just the bare minimum. Well, I guess we wait for the 3D Mario and see if that does enough for us. No 200cc is crazy. That's something else. Is there 200cc? How do they not... Like, what everything that they covered here legitimately could have been talked about as if they were talking about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's just the craziest part. Hero460, thank you for the $5. Vote with your wallets, people. If you absolutely need to buy this game, I beg you, buy it after the launch date. Well... I still think the game is going to be fun. I just am let down. Why wake us up to watch something like this when we've known about all this for weeks now? And don't lie to your fans and say that there's some big reason that they're holding out when there's not. So... yeah. All right, guys, time to make some videos. We'll see how those comment sections go today. I don't care. I'm making the videos regardless, but yeah, it's identical to Mario Kart 8. It's just like the effort levels, man. It's just not there. This is the last thing Nintendo needed to do right now. I mean, like, the hate is just going to really continue. You can command a drive a semi. We known this. This was in the first trailer. Like what? Like we have been known that. I think we got more information from the demo gameplay from people than Nintendo. All right. Yep, that's enough. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. It still is always fun just to be able to chat with you guys, but now I think expectations are even lower. In future directs, I'm at the point where I don't really expect anything. But yeah, that's how life goes sometimes. But don't let people tell you that you're a spoiled hater either. I see a lot of stuff like that. Thank you, Roman Car, for the $1. What's up, Shadow? Yeah, don't let people tell you that you're spoiled just because you don't take everything that Nintendo shoves down your throat. Like, it's just sad that that's the world we live in. You can't have opinions. You can't, like, we're forced to like everything. You don't have to like everything. Be your own person. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. Low expectations equals no disappointments, but it also equals absolute mid-content. Like, having low expectations in everything in life and just receiving just very mediocrity in everything, it's just like, that's the life people want to live. It's just like, not for me. I'm not trying to live life walking around just having no expectations on everything and just being happy because I got the no expectations of reality. It's just like, what? Oh, I should have low expectations and just give you $80 for no content. Here you go. Here's my 80. Keep upcharging me, Nintendo. Next time, do 100. There's no way that y'all can admit that was a good direct. No, I die on that still. If you enjoyed it, okay, but there's no way you can tell me that's a good direct. There's 0% chance. There is no new information. You can't. Yeah, for sure. It was not a good direct. Whether you still are excited for the game or not, it was not a good direct. But yeah, we could be civil and still upset. We're valid. It's absolutely valid to be civil and upset. I'm not on this rampage saying, do not buy this game. I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to love the game. But it's not to the level of where it should be for $80. Also, no pre-order information still. The Switch 2 is just a mess. We don't know when pre-orders are. Mario Kart is not justifying its $80 price tag. I'm still buying the game. That is what makes you spoiled. It does? It's my job to cover these games. I'm going to buy these games. They could have shown absolutely nothing. It is my job to cover these games. So I'm going to buy it regardless. You don't have to. That doesn't make you spoiled. When it's your job, it's your job. $80 should not be a price that you're charging the general audience. Like, imagine a kid wants 2 Switch 2 games for Christmas. $160. If they're both $80. I think Donkey Kong is $70, but still. Yeah. Nintendo has... This is not going to help their future streams. We're going to see lower the price, I think, for the next year until they really start revealing reasons or lowering the price. But who knows what's next? When I'll see you guys again, maybe June. When's the next show going to be? I don't know. I have no clue. We could get a show in June. unless we get like a Donkey Kong Direct next month. But then that Direct probably is going to tell us everything that we already know. Well, I still hope you guys have a blessed and good day. Hero460, thank you for the $2. Nintendo Land is not spoiler, literally his job. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the games regardless, guys. Like, I literally have to cover them and talk about them, and you know, it's my job. So, and plus it's Mario Kart. No one's saying that the game looks trash. I'm just saying it's not worth $80. If it was $60, I wouldn't have a single complaint right now. This is not worth $80. Your price has to equal the content that is in the package. Nintendo said this themselves, that their prices are equal to the content that is being provided. It's not equal. That's it. But, all right, guys. I need to go make some videos that probably will upset some people, but I don't care. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Have an absolutely blessed day. And thank you to everybody that's been tuning in and been showing up to live streams. We'll see you again soon. I don't know where or how. But Shadow, thank you for tuning up. Seeing you again. Always good to see you. See you, buddy. See you guys.